Yo, what is up, y'all? So, this is the last entry of the Lessons and Blessings chapter of 23. Man, listen, hell, my birthday is in a couple hours. I'm gonna be 24. And truthfully, um, after reading this chapter in this book, I'm lost for words. Only because it confirmed what I already knew in my heart. Like, I'm gonna read the part that I really want to talk about in a few, but like, everything has a purpose. Like, everything do. No matter how big, no matter how small, it's all relative. And it's like, when we choose to pause, everything in life is about how we choose to look at it, no matter how big or how small things are. Like, even if it's the most toxic thing in the world, it's only like that because we choose to look at it like that. Like, we can find different things to look at that is beneficial, if that makes sense. Like, we can always find a different reason to look at things. We can find a reason to get mad, just like we can find a reason to be happy. So, like, I'm reading this book. It's called Chocolate for a Woman's Spirit. I thought it was for a woman's soul, but I actually been calling it Chocolate for the Woman's Soul, but that's obviously that now you can tell that I'm gonna be reading everything. I just go off of what I know. I know it was chocolate and I know it was women. So it's like, hey. But so the quote that opened up this story was, "Nobody lives well who is not spiritually well." That statement hits like a ton of bricks within itself. Like, if you're not well spiritually, you won't ever be well emotionally, mentally, physically. Cause like, that's the trio. It's a whole quad. We have our fire, our water, our air, and our earth. Earth is our physical, water is our emotional, fire is our spiritual, and air is our mental. So if you're not spiritually well, then the other three won't even matter for real, because you're not connected to the Most High in what you are doing. And like, in this story, she basically, I guess she was like a workaholic or whatever, and she wanted to find some reason to procrastinate or whatever, but she wound up falling asleep in the midst of her, when she was supposed to be studying for her next test or whatever. And she had a dream where she got to have a conversation with God. And in this conversation with God, God actually had her look at life from a different lens. But what I really want to quote first, in this sentence, it says, "Well, heaven is whatever makes you happy. Be reincarnated, be an artist, a teacher if you want, float around on angel wings, or just continue your regular life. You write your own religion, tell your own commandments. No two people will ever totally agree. Heaven is really heaven, and it's earth too." So it's like, it's all what you make it. It's about how you choose to look at it. Like, everything, it just is. And it's like, we as people, we create our own happiness. And the thing is, with my birthday, is like, the thing that makes me most happy is the lessons that I get to learn from a 24-year-old mind. Because I ain't gonna lie, doing these videos this past year is what kept me sane. Like, the first half of the year, I lost track of time. I lost track of me. So when I started back doing it, I stayed consistent with it. I've been here. I've been locked in to a different level of shade, and I love it. And this last paragraph, it really put me in that mindset. So it say, "I woke up the next morning the same as I did every other and went to class, but instead of asking myself what could it possibly all be for, I saw my life through a new set of lens. I now do every little thing with magic and purpose. Every individual person Every individual person has to make their own way and create their own miracles. My life is my eternal happiness, and I'm going to see that I make it my masterpiece. Who? The force is literally within you. Like, we have the power to make and break life with the power of our tongue, with the thoughts that circulate through our mind and our connection to the Most High. Like, that is our mind, that is our body, that is our soul. But it's what we do with that makes the most. Like she said, my life is what she say? My life is my eternal happiness. Heaven is what makes you happy. So it's like, it's just that. You do what makes you happy. You do what brings joy to you. You don't have to listen to what anybody else say, and you don't have to pay attention to what anybody else do. You do what makes you you, and you be authentic in that, in the most purest form. And that's the biggest lesson I learned in this blessing of 23 years. Like, man, to think in just 40 minutes, your girl finna be 24. I don't know. Truth be told, it just feel like another day. But I'm not going to look at it like that. I'm going to be grateful because I got life. I got breath. I'm able to be on purpose. I'm able to be happy. I'm able to be here. Okay? Because, man, it's so many people that lost a lot. It's so many people that aren't here. It's so many people that I lost. So for me to even be able to make it to 24 is such a blessing to me. So shout out to God, because you've been doing your big one this year, and I'm here for it. I'm here for whatever comes next in these lessons and blessings of 24. But if I could leave a message for myself, it would be, you know exactly who you are. You know exactly what you came here for. You know exactly what you want from this life. So what's stopping you? Why are you allowing other people to sway your decisions? Why are you allowing other people to cloud your judgment and play in your head, play in your energy, play in your face, matter of fact, baby. My baby, like, you deserve better. And if you got to give it to yourself, if you got to do it by yourself, then guess what you're going to do? You're going to do it by yourself, and you're going to succeed at it. You're going to be the best at it. Like, think about that story you read yesterday when she was scared to go through that tunnel, and she kept hearing footsteps. When danger was on her shoulder, she kept hearing footsteps behind her. She thought it was somebody. She thought somebody was finna become Captain Save-A-Ho, but no, it was, baby, we got you. That was God behind her. Because she looked back, nobody was behind her, but she knew it was somebody protecting her, and that's the Most High. That's whoever guided our direction. So understand, you are not alone. No matter what you do, no matter what decision that you make, you are not alone. Sometimes it may feel like that, but that's a part of life. You have to learn how to be there. You have to learn how to be there for yourself before you can be there for anybody else. And if you have to do that by yourself, then that's the greatest gift that you can ever do for yourself. So understand, we spiraling up. We done spiraling down. Let this be the last year. Let 2023, your 23-year-old self, your golden year, let that be the last year you found comfort in being down. Because every day after this next day, you are up. And the world is yours. So remember that. So with that being said, Peace and love, and enjoy your day. And don't let no player get in your way. Peace and love.